Those days,
I love people. I know people love me here too. I don't want if you'll be able to say me any paponini and I'm in Tia, the Asama say, and me picky. So, I'm just here to say God bless you and your whole management and your whole colleagues around you.
Wow, wow. God bless you to one don. That means drop because just like my brother Sammy Flay said, bro. You didn't much and this one thing maybe I say will be one situation we know where you started from. Intina Edum Ribe was a man confumes and no. This person only Satan, only evil name. Adana make us be say to set me I had a minyami deliberate. In this way, why against all by attacking me, my boss, me sound command one.
He was like really, the top, artist in their school. So now every day was my dream to meet him. So meeting him and the things we spoke about really gave me that motivation. And and also he's a very hardworking guy on that. He always wants to write lyrics, wants to rehearse, and that gave me that motivation. Say, well, if he's doing it like that and he's getting the name and the fame he's getting, why don't I copy that from him? So for my serious works, I would say it's terrible Chaka because he's the only one I met now Ogie Jumapa, so that's why I had to give him a shout out in a song like that. And I've given him shout outs in most of my songs, because anytime I think about some particular type of song that was a motivation woman, I just want to mention his name in there. May he rest in peace though. He's a real godfather to me.
Wow. Comparing those times and currently, I know that time and not see
adage goes, money is the root of all evil. So where there is money, there are a whole lot of evilous people around. I would say this time, more because I read, be a person only, but I always say it's a big thing. If you take your time, you get your peace and you just go wherever you want to go. But say there, I just so like a time be moon, like people even speak like they don't want you to move on. Like before catch on Yama, all because it's all because of money. So I'll just say in the olden days I saw everybody, like the artist and I mean home said that the Lumba Mo Kodrentry Mo maybe to the level of a Brafo Lord King and more superstars. More fear like me show more TV so I not be here because if you say hey like these are like real stars.
Someone said a bang.
Because I go like wow, how they were crowd due much in them, but I found out that system like woman like I'm more respecting arts, and that's how come all those fame from that side has come down to this music. You are hearing like people bashing people, like so it's evilous right now. I read. I call it Ghana music, we've created armed robbers among ourselves. We have the song but I see it to be something that if we can be able to take our time and build, everybody will be smiling. That is why I've taken it upon myself. Say, anytime I come to Kumasi, I feel like very relaxed because the treatment like you guys give me here is like you're not hearing things that they are saying in Accra. Because I believe when people fight Shatta Wale, that is what I've seen in my life. Like Nibufu and Nibufu and Yama or Yama no. A bro nipa dreams and like this is a guy that every blog, every like media house, like I would say every though, but some that say a whole lot of things about me. But you see Beyonce is a person feature African artist. But feature guy be a free Ghana. Guy no feature no. On only a collaboration on the album. So other artists no feature money other artists. I was the only person on that project that Beyonce featured with me and her alone. But as usual, some of God's children are very stubborn. So they don't want to listen to the direction. They don't want to watch the direction where we are going to. Beyonce came into Ghana music industry to save us from whatever problem we are going through. we always preach about international artists, that when artists become international. God gave us the queen of music in the world to project just one person. And God, that is how God behaves. Like, nyame, obey bibiamo, obey test wash. Say, obey to me, ask so we moana. And the way you come to, you can ask God for money. But obey mo akoto go temu. If you obey funa je my pride, you want to go to no. But o relax kakra. If I say, nothing I should go and answer. Hey, Denny, that is how God works. So for me to feature Beyonce was like a test to get Ghanaian music industry. For us to get our tourism and culture high and move to the world we want to move to, because Ghana is enriched with a whole lot of things that we can sell to these white people, and this place will be a place of like tourist attraction. But because Oma painted the soul, at least anymore will be to say prove them wrong. I have fans that when they are singing and they are crying. I say yes. Make up reality stories about what I am going through, and what I'm going through, you are going through. Obi to me more ebi a dem ha ebi obeka say ebi a ondi obi aka and only problem bia get me your petty problems, but say na can you say ufo mu share now what
you say what you say
what must say, you know. So I believe we all have problems. So say me to you ma, I sing it to relate to our everyday life. And I think that is what has helped me to now. And on my mention side, and as a crime, I got beef songs. I run to beef. Me not beef, but say Shatta. Because in Conforno, what ideology of how Shatta delivers the songs. So when it comes to a problem that I narrate it in a song too, people like grabbed it quickly. Because I'm not saying I tell people that in Conforno, TMU, but it's true. Nyama be no mudi TMU. If you be abrabo nye, but my car will say one day we go make up. And I'm not making after 5 years. And this I know.
Often you grow
a gospel man. Sorry about if you bet me about any other gospel artist, you. But on the also one you spiritually no, you know you won't get it. So basically, awards, yes, they are fine, they are good. But I believe we need to position how award schemes should be.
Wow.
So we can get it to the right for people.
Okay.
And when I start something, then somebody will say, okay. What time we enter? Okay, yes, you're better to say. Then people start talking about me, and then when I talk, and it shouldn't go like that. I'm tired. Like me, my bread system, no need the way I'm treating and celebrities. No.
But I'm sure support no crowd. The Labiano broke up with me, mama.
What
Labiano?
Me TikTok police, no. Me friend there.
Labiano.
TikTok police.
Ba Kumasi be hwehwe me. Me ne bon komo pa. You be no frame no so ba me nche ne say ne ba no say Ochiano pa.
No, he's a great friend.
TikTok police.
Yeah, my TikTok police. I love him so much. So in Confusana, nyama shiom like omo finding out problems no. Any baby free. And omo kasa say they are talking like they don't respect. But Labiano is a very respectable person. But we only say then na debia mo kaka kwa no wasem. The old debia na mo kan wasem. But kwa no be come back compare. Na mo dem see defamation of character.
Mo court.
Yes, mo court. Nyama omo aye me no. Mami focus to mo Shatta ya anya Betrayal mo am say hey Charlie Betrayal be me. Because me nya hwe. But nyama no mo ye na ma come back some way then. I tell them what I want to tell them.
Just like what they are doing to my brother right here. We say Martis here say on throne of the kuma on the buy. I don't want to cast on the buy.
Me baby and cancer na da. Me need time. Say me could baby say. Na niema mpo ye wa wo niema no. Wa hyehyɛ no. Woni so afọ afre obi. Tell me sɛ wonso me mu na onso ame. Nipa ba akutimi so anema. Say nipa bebre we be so ha. Na we aso ha. Na we aso ha.
Intia de.
Ni aso. Me nyina baby nso nkoka baby. Ɛna woni pakro wonte ma no ene kasa. What you say? We could your baby.
Ain't in a rebel pa ba na kasa just like said Nancy Shatta so kasa nwom to no proper so ijai.
Ɛna me che say is it no just say wo de met me the PK na me gina traffic
na wo ton
na me ton
ko wa bi da
na ma organize PK for boys na ani gina ni atiku and so baba obaka ma baji street as well odo ne hia say one don kan odo eni hia ye nchirima no ne enwene wo mu na mo ba no
ugidi se die na ya na ma ede sansem no ede ba
die menim ne se e kan brabo ho abrabo tora bi a obeyale ho beto ho bedodo tora bi a wa utimi sore wa no na o feel happy wa na o mokoton ne ma ye kan se ye koton ne Joseph ani ono ani nwa na koton ye ton Joseph na nko akoni akoku no wakobre okosom okodru ha ye so wasa akofa ohene yire ni asa kwa ye di asema sa to no so asa de ne ko prison hwede awade ye okodru ho wie ya wakohye nkom se prison ho no kwa na yi na pie eti obu ho a wo ka ne ho asema a wo tan no no
eno no kra na sa pega no
awade se yi na ye de epie sure so afi obe prime minister onuamu o mo ton ni wie ye no omo ba na ho omo bepa aduan no se mo papa we mo nkofa mo papa mra na me mamu bi enti wiase no se oti street na se a me ni kumase na mo ndua ben na etwie what you say dia ye be ye kakra but ye be try say ye be dey ye be solve so enti me dia me no do ba mi bi amaba mu just what twa me mene
unia bambuo
depi me nia bambuo sorry mo me shazi ka si o sorry am too mad here
eno na me nka se
me anye de wo no na ye me die o
ye wo die no
na ye me die
ye tipo kura na
what you say ye nyina ye boa na industry
expect me say me nsam fa wasem na wo ka no
what you say aha ka kire me akosi ade say ana obi a wo say oye kuma wuduni o mebo mi audio a magina baabi akase me na maji o mo fasa audio
but that's it one don mami asemo mami musa wasem I think it's a president friend meeting bi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia incoming your friend is saying presidential candidate for NPP. Maminka ni ye na eja. Coming president Tamanwa Papa. Emma, Ubisa, question. Now you were talking for the streets. Say, painting na kwa customer street no instead say and someone can cause industry no na nka mfa senka obeka e the actual vice president.
Some of them, I see people like they don't really, look deep into things. One thing my dad has always been telling me is that I'm a good listener. So because I'm
okay.
Exactly. So that me reply accordingly. What you must say. Interaction with the vice president. Later, me to say, and like I was like. And see, I don't say, oh, sorry, I know better now. And go for no more answer, no better now. Bro, like, if we can look deep into our lives, maybe you like this. If at time I will pay you my way, who free Kofi free will be, and I have free boss be, and I saw if I'll see you, bra, and some will be to me do. So it means people help you to come here. And see, if I go there and there are a whole lot of problems, you guys are not tackling because me royalty asem my royalty asem say I see me board there and my guys are in same to work me buy industry I just fought for change of price for industry
okay
people fought me for that so that one is also aside. When I came into the industry I was talking about how they should relate to like arts or industry. They saw that as a disrespect. Now I see that in conform more supporting me up to now. My Shatta Wale I have fans
okay.
And some because sometimes if I can street, I'm gonna say boys now moving that street no super. But me have doctors, lawyers.
Okay.
Almost here street, almost on my bread.
Okay.
I'm not any doctors.
It's in the street, my fans almost on I saw that day.
And I
saw for you now. Hey street. Now Reverend Professor is street.
Yeah.
No street boy.
Sure. For what?
Sure.
If you listen to Abba Force preachings, you see that first, he was, into this miracle.
But a nay,
but it's still reality.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's from where I am from, or where like he's from. And we are here today to just let people understand, say, if we get any opportunity, what can we do for our brothers who has brought us here? Because like he started here, Kokomaphobia only. I'm gonna start to almost spreading the video Accra. Ebia some Accra baby over there kakra ejuma. Sa boys no almost spread there say massa madam for new even the massa no a billionaire. Say me call in coffin pinifo fe no mo like it. So that me tell say hey
na me sure na.
I'm fair. So okay, I feel Ghana has been able to build that into our culture. It's one thing that is worrying us. And he said, Bakun Koswa, now you're forming gang be around it. Now, I didn't I said, now we are the non person, now we you know, like they tell us in our heads. And in a for like world, you know, yes, Obia respecting the position. And even our black stars are not even playing well. Because if you make one player so botching way. Yeah. I don't know what I mean.
Now it's me and dead.
Also pass.
And suddenly a queen.
Like na park na so kro nya ball no be pass the also don't want to push a goal.
And again cuz a champion. But some they like he can. If Kuma would can sit down and say no, Charlie. The you support it. You're finding your skit because what like he's doing is the new world order. In the few years to come, people wouldn't be watching TV anymore. Phones are even going to be, you know, other gadgets that we'll be using.
Yeah.
So why don't we follow the sequence? You know, the reason why I made it throw away bad. I was telling Sammy a while ago, said when Ghana somebody will discover something, like people see like na there na more na sadly free your papa money me more.
Yeah, I think so. Me twa no kra. Recently me some of your brothers are saying say yeah kumase ye nyan kra asem no na neema na ye no say to 7 na dia. Oh yeah e kra asem ti upia ha na ukita bi na was like wow.
No,
this nigga is real.
No, because you see, we fail to see success when it comes. And like the Biagana, nyame shy on, but we fail to see it. So it goes to certain people. Now for your time. What must I say? The boys are sorry. Every Christmas, almost celebrity to Christmas, and in every November, not October, November, December, you hear knockout. Oh, bah. But this is a commercial for so knockouts. Maybe I say boy, maybe a pie will be maybe uncle to make proud and to see China fire 12 guys pa and I the only thing our leaders are supposed to do is that Ngwala Mumbra, maybe a mobile game you know, this is a pack for you to go and play your games. Oh, this is a place for you. No more setting the be up. And no crab much men government na sika omu because ebia many like ni ba ko maze me say person ko e ebia obutu kakra ye obibi a ye betumi akoko ye sanya ma no. But if you see it and just condemn it, God is trying to find a way to get employment into our land so that everybody can eat. But if you see things like this and you want to condemn it, that is what makes the system difficult. Boys boy for now it's a matter I'm best. Now I say now then they be all start to say forming bibino one guide young like me. I always blame my dad that hey Mr. My music only make sir. But today as I'm doing the music I've seen the results. And because time I me and uncle focus she we they be on there I'm Robert they more channel hey bro me that want over 10 years now me baby am that
because of what you saw
10 years 10 years
abontin
10 years bra I'm for bre
10 years
no it's serious what was here so sometimes when I'm seeing that young opportunity be again to me directed you to the opportunity and me because they me you know with my music now I feel say I found a direction that we can make money constantly and also make these are radio presenters, your media personalities, no. Imagine say Ebia and gay baby say Baba Shaki. Now made that like you know $1 million like in a end of Ferrari back okay.
When they sing hallelujah.
Amen. But my no but me some me no. Me say me like it airport business be. You promote your shack but me chairman me be me na kasa.
Okay.
I would really want Shaxi to be a household name in Kumasi.
Wow.
Sure.
But I'm going to make sure before we launch Shaxi, some of ABA media personalities are minimum more Kumasi.
Emi no.
I was standing. Meaning like you never represent here, cast I'm on.
That's it.
We are working on that.
That's
So
it.
let's pray for that.
And I know you will do because Shatta or can some managers say
Yeah.
no wakapa. I think that there is this peace concept here. Because peace walk and the same peace concept so koso and so na Chemi Hotel wasasra ha and no Shatta bekwa akugina on the 20th of November na Chemi Hotel into wasasra
yeah I can put some party A, party B, party C so wa we na ko budi na ko ba ko ama ba ko wo die be any A B C ye nyina da no bi atimi sha na tare o mra A B party B ni party B no mu di mu tu party A ni party C ni nyina ya ye dey ni aka bo enti ya abato a ye betu ye pese ye mo bi hu se ye chese asudwie ye nyina ye ka bom na atu anamon ye betoto nyom ye kwa ye walk ba wi a nyom kakra bi na ya to
the guy word
Jimmy is a guy where
Jimmy oh okay
me
okay
you know so about tree translation one me
and yeah so be tia say killer Jimmy
so obi atem didie ye obi encrank
oh okay into killer ne me
killer me
oh okay
met me you know
but say me nyom na see a o say you want stand you no want to sit like time bia o pese o ye obi bia o ye nintentem nya afi na ana
so
nipa o pese o no tena se no o be ko animu agya no
what was because me feel say me need time
okay
you know we are humans and you know sometimes when you waste your life one say people have a chama mama ebia brain ko afi the other person you know to me me need time for sitting. Hey, I want to stand, you know, like a soldier, you know, and just move on, you know. So basically, that's what the lyrics talks about, you know. It was something I was directing, you know, into the industry for, you know, a few clarifications. But not in person, maybe Bob would do so it's a message I was just trying to send, say, you know, we need time. What's what I say? Hey, me pesca, they are showing me. Team, me, I'm down for a minimum 9 and
into my brother when I see engineer, I mean, need time, make way down.
Yeah, the open on Tenacity. If I walk bus stop, car number, and also person train company this way, Nantia Jogia Cocky. And boss, I catch him so Ube Juman Temper, or the old train bus. You know, so basically, that's what it explains.
So, Osafa album, a buy, you know, how is it doing?
He started, you know, crashing luxury's head, you know, to my, you know, yeah, you know, and I was like, I didn't know, yes, so he started writing some things online. I didn't want to pay attention. But I woke up one day, my album, meaning like international collaborations, like big one, you know, that I wanted to release.
I think GOG.
Because he was working with me by that time, offering me channel, he felt he had something that he would use to disgrace me. So he brought that thing out. And at that time that he brought Sidon out, I had a deal with a record company that wanted to give me $4 million.
Wow.
So I got very pissed.
And I'm starting my Sikane ball, it's real.
Sikane ball me. So, because in Kofonona, you had documentations in the BA they wanted to do a rollout for me. So, suddenly, see, and I'm afraid I say, but why not release the track list? I say, oh, the former manager, and so, boss now what company and say the way they're not going the amount to me and further, you know, transaction no anymore. But and it was like 3 days for them to send me that money. So so I started writing things I don't know what I about mama.
Oh, okay.
What's my say? I don't even want to call President Mohammed's name because he's been so good to me when I started from Nima. Or in terms of business, in terms of you know my innovations, near my person like Ibrahim Mama is for studio equipment that what am I say? So
wow,
this is like I see them like
a family.
Apart from families, if I see them like leaders who think about us the street. What am I say? So me no relationship no it's not about even politics. It's about in conform who say, okay, boy, we're age or bomb on street, so my supporting us, says will be the best supporting it. So that is like a whole, sacred make it to like I say, union of people for me and minimum dear go. So when he told me, I was like, okay, cool, because me know I call my mama more. And I said, I want to make a chance call. I want to let them know things that you've been saying outside there.
Oh, okay.
Make sure Sanya Mano and certain few things that we spoke about. He took the matter to court. Say, me can't about Fenny Kwansem and oh, Fenny Kasam, you're told so. Dada, what must I say? And I'm a told so. Police is even investigating right now. What must I say? He took the thing to court and they call court and the judge and say, we should go back home because Budo Shatta is like your junior brother. And this was from the judge. He said, go back home because we are a waste of time. Wow, and like this guy. So we went to discuss.
Okay.
And we had an agreement. The agreement was that you said you hired lawyers, but you wanted me to pay for the cost of lawyers' work.
Okay.
And my godfather, Leslie, my papa knew our America. Papa, like he is my dad. So he said, oh, okay, boo, then I'll take care of the cost for you. Also pay 200,000 Ghana infantry lawyers. And I said, yeah, in for no. And a man is over 100,000. Fast forward, man on frail, like man on Tonka. You want money to pay your lawyer. The best thing, say, oh, daddy, but I said my kind. Yeah, baby, oh, and a boot of energy 30, baby, my hot kakra. Oh, energy 20 there. Gradually, now at your Usika.
Yeah.
I mean, recently, to this election period now, they say, court say a person mammy letter. Say, bulldog, I cost you. Yeah, just because I say, me minimum 100,000. Now, so, who person be man Nisika, only the Panama court. So that is the problem.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying, like, okay, person in chow lawyer more. By force, only me court. Nipa na ni dimwa denuma ye person in film yen person be court no. Who is President Mahama and former President Mahama? Election period ni manipa no nya election crying year. But somewhere go for abai ebema nsem pie ema ahane campaign.
So that was why now person be kasa fa.
Thank you. I don't want to speak about it because Mahama has been so nice to me. I wouldn't say President Akufo-Addo has not been nice to me. My birthday, Akufo-Addo made me gift. What must I say? Me shows of friend me gifty.
Bass, my nigga.
Because Akufo-Addo, it has no birthday. Andrea, Uncle say, yefa. Also, me home godfathers. Anything me between performing on NDC platform, now I go perform on NPV platform.
Yeah.
Because these are like group of people I'm on my business. So I don't have that power to say, oh, I'm here. That Akufo-Addo is like a dad to me too as well. But good way at this time of election, I'm so wild, I'm also person what do you think you're trying to bring up to him? So that is my problem. Anything I make I say, judges no lawyers no more court. Dealing no big case, they're $60 million. Who Budog on any fear any court now, and you're sorry to make a court, no one report instead of going to police station. And you were found normal. So these are the things that sometimes when I see and I see people like Mama, I want to apologize to them and tell them when I someone from because he came to distract.
Wow.